Hey guys, welcome back to WG Discussions. Now, there's been a lot of talk on YouTube so far about Microsoft saying that they're going to be releasing a non-Kinect bundle for the Xbox One. Now again, there's been a lot of mixed reaction to this due to the people that are like yes, and there's some people that are like no, this can't happen. Now, Justin was one of those guys that were saying no, this cannot happen, and I was one of those guys like yes, this is finally happening, because it would give Xbox a bit more of an edge to basically sell their consoles. So me and Justin have been kind of going at each other, and finally Justin said come over and try the console out yourself and experience the voice commands. You guys can check out that video. It's not really good due to the quality of it, but it kind of gives you what we were experiencing with the console, and every mistake is in there, so you can't say that I edited it or made it look better, Sony fanboys, but basically there it is. And this is what me and Justin kind of had to say about the console after I tried it out, of course. So what else is,
like, one of the things I forgot to say, like, for some of the games, like, when you're playing Battlefield 4 and that, and, like, you can have a hotkey to call for, on the PC to call for a medic or for ammo.
You're not talking about Battlefield 4, oh yeah, never mind, I thought you were talking about Team Fortress.
You could push a button to ask people for medic or for ammo, right?
Right.
Well, I thought with Kinect, because it won't work as much with the regular mic, because, as I've said, Kinect has the processor. With Kinect, you can yell out for ammo or for medic, and like you'll register the command in there, right?
Right.
Another thing is I forgot with when I'm playing Dead Rising and zombies all around me, right? I get distracted with my voice. Like if I want to lure them towards me, away from someone, I can yell at them, and they'll come towards me. And like, there's football games. The football games you can call out your plays, and they'll actually, the players will actually do those plays. And there's
also, speaking about that, there's also times when if you swear or something, some games will basically give you like a red card or something.
One thing that's interesting is like I haven't played, like I played Kinect Sports Rivals and that.
Yeah.
But like when it can scan your body, and like I've seen people that can actually literally scan your entire body into the game and pretty much play with your 3D model of you. And there's a lot of stuff that Microsoft can do, because you don't realize. You saw the UI there, that I showed you the UI, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, instead of me telling the Xbox, like Xbox do all those things, I gotta push, like, sometimes go through 5 or 6 menus now via my controller. If, like, not now, but like, for someone who doesn't have Kinect, they have to go through 5 or 6 menus through a controller for some of those that I can just do in a simple voice command in that.
So you're saying Kinect's more like a search kind of, like a search feature too?
Yeah, like you can just call out what you want instead of having to, like, let's say I wanted to, like the recording thing. For if I wanted to record on one of the game coming up, I would have to pause the game, go out of the game, go into my DVR, snap the DVR, and then start recording.
Yeah, whenever I'm recording, like I'm a big PC gamer, and I use Fraps as my go-to software to record. And a lot of times I have to exit out, go into Fraps, start up Fraps. By the time I've done that all, I've missed the scene anyway.
Yeah, but at least with Xbox, I can just simply yell it out real quick, and it'll record that. And the thing is, like that video I was telling you to watch, right? The people who say Kinect and all this shit about Kinect, we don't want it, right? Haven't played with it. They haven't played with it fully. If you
actually, Justin, let's go one step farther. I think the people who say that Kinect, we don't need Kinect with the Xbox One, are the people who have not tried it even out. Remember, I went over to your house today, and I thought Kinect was bullshit. It doesn't need to be with the system. But after all that, what we did, I found out that, yeah, the system is better with Kinect. It's 10 times better. I thought, yeah, it's gimmicked. Yeah, it is somewhat gimmicked.
Yeah, it does somewhat gimmicked, but the system, if you take away Kinect, you are taking apart a very big thing of the system.
Like, can I just continue what I was saying though?
Yeah.
Like, I thought like voice commands, so what? I can live without that. But once I realized how many games are actually using those features, how YouTube's going to basically use those voice commands and stuff, it's genius.
And like one thing is that one of the things is like, it may sound stupid. If you're having a nice night on the couch, right? Like I know couples who are sitting on the couch like cuddling, watching a movie. At the end of the movie's on. We're all waiting. Now I gotta go grab the TV clicker, but I'm comfy. No, you don't. You just tell it to like Xbox and whatever the command you want it to do, and it does it.
Yeah, but remember, your house, you have to scream it out loud. You wake up everybody in the house, and yeah.
Well, that's because I have so much background on it. But what I'm saying though is, there are like if you're in a regular house and it's quieter than that. On my Kinect, I haven't calibrated it since I first got it. They recommend you should calibrate it every month, and it's been what, November?
You think it would calibrate itself? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, the more you use it, the more it calibrates itself. Like you said, that it knows where the TV is and it calibrates itself. Why can't it just do that for voicing and stuff?
Yeah.
And it probably does in some form or another. I think Microsoft would have been smart enough to integrate that too.
But like, all I know is they need to do more shit with, like Boogie1298 says, he says, don't do this, just force that. So everybody said force that bitch, just force it down people's throats.
Oh,
Don't
like we were talking about a bit earlier, and I know some people might be confused if they haven't watched the video quite yet, and I know what people are going to say, it's crappy video quality, but my point is though, actually repeat what you were saying, I kind of just got off topic.
Because, like you said, because people want to say, well, just replace it with the microphone.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
People don't realize you can't replace it with the microphone. People aren't going to realize this when the video goes up, but there's a processor in Kinect that processes all these commands. If you put a microphone, that takes away power from the console's processor. This way, it's a separate processor processing the commands. Yes, it takes away some power because that processor has to communicate with the other ones.
So, Xbox...
Not as much as the other way would be.
But so Xbox One actually will not accept any voice commands from just a simple mic?
Yes.
Or will it actually accept it, but it will be a lot more hit and miss?
It won't accept any commands.
Oh, that's...
What people don't realize is there's a lot more that Kinect. I figured out what those two red lights that you were wondering is.
Yeah.
That's an infrared camera in there. That camera can work in pitch black. You don't need any light on. It can still detect you and know what you're doing.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It does not need anything.
But Justin, actually, should I show this at the end of the video? I'm going to go into my PC and I'm going to say some voice commands to my PC because Windows 7 and Windows 8 does support voice commands. And just see how hit and miss it is, and trust me, it's really hit and miss. Because
Xbox, yes, they're touchy right now, but the thing is...
It's new hardware.
The thing is, but with developers and that, right? They're not going to make a game for Kinect now, or do show with Kinect. Too bad I didn't have any Kinect games I could show you, but I don't. But like, I played a Kinect game with Kinect Sports Rivals. They're better at noticing you now, but the thing is, now developers, basically Microsoft, just realized all the developers that were developing games for it now basically said, well, might as well throw in the garbage, because before they had a guarantee that every Xbox user has a device, they know what they're going to do, that there'll be more of a market for it, and that people can have it and they can tweak it more on the fly. Now that people won't have Kinect, they can be like, oh, well, we don't have to put this in because not everyone will be able to use this awesome feature or this and so feature.
Well, while we're on the topic, do you agree with this? And I did talk to you about this a bit earlier on camera, but do you think Xbox should still bring the price cut but still keep the Kinect bundle?
Yeah,
Microsoft is making enough off their other departments.
If Microsoft made a bundle where it came with the Kinect and made it cheaper, right?
Right.
And took a loss temporarily to show people that the Kinect, because people are saying, well, I don't want to buy it because it's so expensive.
Well, I'm just gonna butt in. I just want to butt in because I know what some people are probably thinking right. Because the PS4, you will agree, has better graphics, and you're paying $100 less. That seems to be what everybody seems to be saying. So when someone says, well, I don't need the Kinect, why am I paying an extra $100? I'll go out and buy a PS4 that has better graphics anyway. And that would eliminate... Like, I know I'm kind of butting in, but I'm kind of bringing up the stuff that people kind of say when they're comparing the Xbox One to a PS4. And the one thing, again, that gets really commonly compared is the price. And if people say I could get a camera that's really high resolution, like I seen that today, they will be like, let's go out and buy it. It's the same price.
Like, if you saw how the thing is that, you know what the thing is? Microsoft pretty soon probably gonna release the Kinect ABK, like the Kinect software like they did with the other time, to make it for PC, and they already actually did. And some of the stuff, like this guy, today, Oculus Rift is using Kinect right now to make a VR game, because they're using 3 Kinects to map out the rooms.
That's like, actually kind of cool, actually. I didn't know that.
What people don't realize is a Kinect, if you have the right program on your computer, you can actually make a 3D model of your entire house. If you have, like if you had a few of them on a thing and brought it around the room, because they can see around the room, they can see in 3D. Okay, but Kinect, the thing is, Kinect, people say, oh, it's just like a camera and that, but it's also different because Kinect can see all around you, technically. It's a 3D, this may sound weird, 3D camera can see 3D objects as opposed to a camera that mainly sees 2D, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry, repeat that again, I didn't quite get that.
The Kinect sees an object as a 3-dimensional object, right?
Yeah, we know that from last year's E3.
As opposed to most cameras only seeing something as a 2D object. This time, like, you can... Like, it can get everything, like the nooks and crannies on a shelf, where the lip is and that. It can notice those minute little details. Like, there's one feature, there's this one program you can get with that one, the Xbox Fitness, eh? And it can this is really cool. Its infrared camera is so advanced, you can see the blood flowing away from your heart and towards your heart on the Xbox Fitness app. Like, it's different colors, it's different temperatures.
I remember something at E3, they were kind of showing it off a little bit. You remember at E3 2013, Microsoft was actually showing off their camera system and what it could do? I remember something like that. I don't think it was as advanced, but I think it was showing like how much pressure's in the one foot, how much pressure's in the other foot, stuff like that.
Because it can track your heart rate, which is cool. There's one thing with the new Xbox, it can monitor your heart rate. It can tell how fast your heart's beating. I find it real cool, the stuff it can do. But like you said, the only reason why it's kind of ruined for them is the rep that came with previous Kinect.
Yeah, keep continuing because I'm gonna butt in after.
Like, previous Kinect was... You know, previous Kinect just had this bad rap that it was crap, which it kind of was.
It wasn't that it was a bad thing, but it was kind of just like, hey, you know, it was kind of like an afterthought idea. But this model, because it was actually worked around it, like worked around the Kinect and stuff, that's one, yeah, it is better for the system. And people don't know exactly, like, to what I saw, like, I was amazed by how actually well the Kinect was. I'm repeating a lot of what I said, but how much it was actually put into the system.
How the quality of the camera it is, too.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is, without Kinect, like I've said on the one video, there goes your easy recording, easy editing your videos. As editing your videos, it makes it harder to edit your videos.
You can't...
You can, first of all, not edit your videos anymore.
Well, Justin,
You can't put commentary over your videos.
But Justin, you're forgetting the one, we've talked about it already. What you're forgetting about the feature where you can say Xbox, capture that, well, you will have no footage.
Support that, yeah.
You won't have any footage to use, or any, exciting scenes.
Yeah, like, well, you can, but you have to go the other way, but you're not gonna have any exciting things. Like, let's just say I got a quadruple kill with one grenade, and I saw it live, and that I can say Xbox record that, and it takes the last few seconds of that happened, and the next few seconds.
Yeah.
As opposed to having it, but the other way, I'll never get that.
No, like you're gonna have to plan ahead, or have Black Ops or Call of Duty or something that's always recording for you. And how many games are always recording? Just the Call of Duty series, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Like I said, Justin, the reason why I was so against the Kinect, yes, it was the 360, I will admit that. But what really turned me off that says that this system's not going to work very well with the Kinect, and I know this is comparing apples to oranges, but the Wii U was bundled with Move. Like, not really a move, but you kind of get what I mean. It was bundled with some kind of movement, and it really was pretty bad. Well, it was good, but you know what I mean. It wasn't as exciting as what you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but this, like, potential, but now it's, I don't know.
You kind of know what I'm getting at, right? Like, people think, oh, it's bundled with the system, still gotta suck, because the Wii U got bundled with Move, and look where that got it. It's selling one of the worst consoles right now for selling for the Wii U. It's not going anywhere. And I know stuff, but yeah.
Microsoft has a lot of work cut ahead of them.
Yeah, you know how many times you had to say Xbox, Xbox. Just, can you, what was that word that we were trying to say?
What do you mean?
About your Xbox? I'm trying to make you say Xbox on, but it's not working for me, because I know you're near it.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Trying to get me to say Xbox on, but...
Oh, I just did.
Yeah, I didn't turn on that because that was more of a conversation one, but if I yell like Xbox on, there, it turns on.
And it turned your TV on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's only in the Kinect as well.
Yeah, it sends out an AR info.
So, we want to wrap this video pretty much up?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm actually, Justin, I'm going to use this video as basically talking about the Kinect, because that video that I did, you know, and it's all over the place and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll still upload it to YouTube, I'll still use footage from it, but this is going to be the go-to video.
Yeah.
But, you have anything else to say?
Well, yeah, and like a whole bunch of other people are saying, Microsoft, you've made a huge mistake taking the Kinect bundle out. Honestly, if you're listening somehow, I honestly say you should take a loss on the console. Put Kinect in with it, sell it for the same amount, even like the amount that you're going for with the Kinectless one. Maybe a little bit cheaper just to be on the safe side. And show people, let people have Kinect. And let people see how useful Kinect is.
And it's also going to give Sony a bit of run for its money due to the fact that you've seen Sony, they're trying to raise the price on something they set the price for. What the hell?
The thing is, people say we don't want cameras with our thing, we don't want camera with our things. Sony released over 75% of PS4 users, right, are buying the PlayStation camera as well. So don't tell me that it's this bullcrap if it's a camera there. Because if 75% of Sony users are buying one too, why are we saying this? But the thing is, it's not that it's a camera, it's that it's $100 more for the camera.
Now, I'm gonna go a little bit off topic here, and I know we're getting a little long here, but does PlayStation 4's camera have a processor in it?
No, it's just a camera.
Just a camera. So it doesn't have the capabilities that a Xbox has.
No, it does some things, like special things.
But it's not integrated into the system as much. It's like pretty much an afterthought idea almost.
Yeah.
So, Justin, I'm going to kind of give this video an conclusion now. You can agree with me towards the end if you think this. But, yes, I do think the Xbox Kinect is a gimmick if they start treating it like a gimmick. If systems start always saying, oh, you need to do this, like move and stuff, and I'm going to be like, no.
Well, right now, the thing is, made it from being a feature of the Xbox, a peripheral,
Yeah.
to a gimmick. When not including it out of the box is making it a gimmick. It is no longer a peripheral, in my opinion.
But I didn't quite finish yet. If game companies start treating it like that, okay, I'm gonna go against the Xbox One's Kinect and say that I don't want it. But the way the system has integrated into the system, using like special stuff, capture that, you know what I mean? Like features that actually make sense and not trying to gimmick the system with the Kinect, I would honestly say, yes, I would want the Kinect with my system. Just on the features that you showed me, like snapping.
And one more thing too that's interesting. Without Kinect, which is something that you can't stream through Twitch as good. Like if I add Kinect, like if I add a Twitch account that I would be able to show you more, I would have been able to show you streaming where I can go like Xbox broadcast, and it would launch Twitch and it would broadcast all my gameplay along with the face cam.
Yeah, but that's pretty much the same thing as what we were kind of talking about. You lose that feature. But basically where I'm going with this, the way that Xbox Kinect was integrated makes me almost want one. But I do not want to see game companies. You know how Nintendo says, oh, you gotta use motion to play this game, like the what's it called, Skyward Sword, where you actually have to start swinging your hands around and you lose all your previous features because someone wants to get stupid here and integrate move. That's when I start to go against this movement kind of stuff. But do you agree or disagree?
I agree. Like they gotta start treating it like things, like put little things in that are nice and better for it. But I also want to see a full-fledged Kinect game almost too. That's AAA. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just don't worry. Rare's got something up their sleeve. I know they're shitty now, but yeah.
Rare says they have has been hinting at new things for this year. So if they reveal a Banjo 3 or a
3D,
or if they unveil a new Conker Bad Fur Day or whatever they unveil, and it involves Kinect, you know that's gonna sell Kinect like hotcakes.
Yeah.
And people don't realize is, I play Kinect Sports Rivals, right? And the Kinect games this generation are better than they are last generation because the Kinect actually can see each individual limb moving.
Does the Xbox also have, I don't know if this is quite integrated quite yet, but does it have like the camera can actually see you, and when it sees your face, it just logs right in right away? It didn't show me that feature.
I don't have that set up because I'm always a bit lower in my wheelchair.
Plus, I don't want to interrupt you, but the way your TV's kind of set up, and and the way your bed is.
But other than that, it's.
Still have a crick in my neck from your TV.
Yeah, it's up high.
Yeah. But Justin, I'm pretty much confident that, I don't know, what do you guys think down in the comment boxes? Do you think, like, what's making me a little concerned, even Michelle must said that they need to make a Kinectless one, but I don't know. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment boxes. Justin, thank you for basically being here, but I think this has kind of dragged on long enough.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.